because Kragg does edgeguard him better than most characters.
Yeah.
Forest Floor is a pretty balanced start for both sides here. The main thing that's interesting is it's going to give Kragg a lot of space to just kind of run back and start his zoning, but right now we're kind of seeing the opposite from Kuro.
Yeah, Kuro has always played, at least from our games at our local, they play a very, very aggressive Kragg. They don't take time to like run back, collect their resources, and then approach again. They just approach. Speaking of which,
yeah,
first stock goes just like that, under a minute. I played Sunlust. I think my very last RRC, the one I graduated from, and I still remember just how much they use gear. I don't know if that's like, oh wow, the last hit of the down B leading into the up smash, even right there, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, both stocks take with up strong so far, and with this stage being the start with the lowest ceiling, it's going to be even more noticeable.
Oh, I didn't actually know that.
Yeah. I think this is like the second or third lowest healing in the game. Definitely the lowest of all the starters.
Interesting.
It's kind of interesting because, like, I think most recess Shovel Knights will kind of default to using gear. Because Horn is very matchup specific, and gloves have a bit of a mechanical barrier that the other relics don't really have. Because you have to be able to just do, like, short hops, like repeated short hops with them. And I think gear is honestly a really underrated relic at like higher levels of play. But
For sure.
Square's wrong. Yeah, and
I really
go ahead.
I really like the mix-up Kuro went for at the very end, using the back air to bait them into holding out to avoid the up smash, and then just fairing them for it.
Yeah.
Alright, they're using the superior stage skin. This is so nice.
Yeah, I'm a big Asteroid fan. It looks so much better. I'm surprised.
There's a player at my locals who refuses to go to the stage on the setups that don't have the skin. They'll just not pick the stage.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's funny too, because Sunlust is an Arizona player, and that state is known for loving Merchant Port. But there are a few very distinct exceptions, and apparently Sunlust is one of those.
I see. Is this a particularly good stage for either of these characters?
I think it's pretty like average for both. I would honestly think it's a little better for Kragg, but I think just because Kragg is like good on every stage, where Shovel Knight's kind of just okay on every stage.
I see.
That being said, I think if you're picking this as Shovel Knight in this matchup specifically, the big thing you're going to get out of it is that now you have another place to land when Shovel Knight's just chuck and rock at you, which is going to help a lot, because as good as Shovel Knight's recovery is, it does not do that great against Kragg in particular. Yeah, the double up strong does work on Kragg side B sometimes, but I've noticed it doesn't work as well. Like, if he's got a bit of distance on the side B already, you kind of have to, like, hit the first side B right away, or the first F strong right away. It's weird.
That F smash was super ballsy.
Yeah.
I kind of respect it, honestly. Waiting for the parry, or at least delaying it for the parry, right there.
Yeah, Kuro looking really good right now, able to just kind of consistently keep the lead against Sunlust throughout the whole set. That was some crazy good spacing with that side B. I don't know if it was on purpose, but just perfectly jumping over the down B spikes. trying to set up a trap, and it does sort of work out.
Yeah. Maybe not the way they intended on it working, but it worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The classic. Up air, up air, up air, true combo. Kuro take game 2.
There we go. Alright, so going into game 3 here, Sunlust going to Merchant Port. Or not Merchant Port, Frozen Fortress. I saw blue and got confused. I don't really know if I like this pick against Kragg. I think the stage might be a little too big for Shovel Knight, who kind of like needs to scrap against Kragg as much as possible. Whereas this stage is going to give Kragg not only a lot of space to run away and pull a rock, but also a lot of platforms to jump to and pull a rock in spots where Shovel Knight's really bad at punishing him for it. But I've definitely been proven wrong when I criticized stage picks before, so this could potentially be another time.
I feel like that observation would be correct, but Kuro's like proved to just kind of like run in and use Kragg's super good normals to deal a bunch of damage.
That's true.
Not that they don't take their time and like get the resources. It's not on the forefront of their mind, I don't think.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there are just some Kragg players that, you know, love to run in and play super scrappy, and the character is capable of doing that, so... Said lots of damage already being racked up. Almost just took a stock in 30 seconds, but the eye from Sunlust does not line up for the third up air.
Kuro really just side beat at her.
Yeah, did not pay off that time. Good awareness from Sunlust just jumping over the side B, but only able to get 5% extra credit on the board. That's basically nothing. And just like that, Kuro keeping it simple with the Kragg combos, but simple is effective with this character a lot of the time.
For sure. Why do many move when few move do trick?
Exactly. How the rock is showing the gear. I do think gear is pretty good on this stage, and again, like I like using gear against Kragg personally. That being said, you have to be careful when you throw it, because rock is going to break right through gear a lot of the time.
I feel like Kuro's been using down B to do the same thing a lot too.
Yeah, that can also work. I don't think it'll break it when it's moving, unless I'm just like someone ever noticed that, but when it's actually being like thrown onto the ground, pretty much anything will break it very easily. So
I see. Even up, last stock for both players.
yeah.
Although closing gaps is much harder against Kragg than most other characters. So I'd honestly say like Kuro's in a pretty significant lead. Oh,
Dang, that's an unfortunate trade to have to take.
oh, that's rough. We hate to see that.
Not we do.
KuroUsagi 3-0 over Sunlust. Honestly, you look at the score, it seems like a wash, but each game was pretty competitive, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they both just tended to play really fast too, so like they were very explosive games. Alright though, so
Who do we have next?